talk about what's next on the list, the position people play and how big homies play a major role in the beginning until you see their weakness?
Okay, so yeah. So as far as positions, you got all kind of different positions. As far as, when you banging, you got the dude who goes all the way, and the dude that goes all the way gets the most respect. You know what I'm saying? He's like the big dog, because he's willing to go all the way. Then you got the guys who's just the money man. You know what I'm saying? Got the guys who just hood ornaments. They just around just to be around. Ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? When it goes down, they ain't gonna do nothing. So everybody has like different positions, but you get treated accordingly. You know what I'm saying? If you're the man that's doing the most, you're gonna get praised and treated right. You know what I'm saying? But if you ain't you doing less, or you're not doing too much, you're gonna get punked. Ain't nobody gonna respect you. You know what I'm saying? So, when you see a member, if he a real member, he doing his stuff. So I'll be telling a lot of these females, if you want to be with these thugs, but it's a lot to come with these thugs. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what they out there doing. Mm. And, you could be in the car with them, and they could have did something last night, and you don't know. You just think he's just a regular thug, but he really one of them elite thugs. You know what I'm saying? So, and them elite thugs, it come with a lot. Once your name get known, people want to get rid of you because they feel like you're too popular, and you know what I'm saying, you got a lot of people that's gonna do what you say. So you a big problem. You know what I'm saying?
You put on here, the more dangerous you are, the more respect you get. Talk about that.
Yeah. Yeah, basically, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, when you willing to go all the way, and you know what I mean by all the way.
Right.
When you're willing to take it there, then yeah, you respect it, because, you know what I'm saying? That's like a sergeant in the Army, and he put everybody on his shoulder and he roll. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get the most respect. And he do the craziest stuff. He gonna be respected. Same thing with the gangs. Gang is nothing but a small army. That's all it is. So like I said, and then like as far as like the big homies, like when you're young, you looking up to these guys. So you can be looking up to them, and they could be straight dirtbags. You know what I'm saying? Rapists and doing foul shit. You know what I'm saying? But when you grow older, you realize that these dudes, and then, most of these dudes be pumping you up to do stuff that they ain't willing to do. And then when you go do it, now they looking at you like, oh, this dude is crazy, but you the one told me to do it. You know what I'm saying? So you got, then once the young homies grow up and see who is who, that's when the disrespect starts. That's when the little homies start turning against the big homies type stuff.